not think about what you're doing, but just do what you're doing. You need to be in the present moment. And the only way you can be in the present moment is if you're creative and you're just letting your body express itself.
My name is Eric Allen, co-founder of Budo Brothers alongside Kyle Mahadio. We also started a non-profit called the Budo Youth Fund that helps underprivileged youth gain access to martial arts through grant funding. And today, we're putting on this seminar to help raise funds for an incredible program that we sponsored last year that helps kids with disabilities and special needs tap into the power of martial arts. And the results that this program has been getting is absolutely incredible. I would love to introduce the one, the only, the karate hot, Michelle Waterson.
Thank you guys, I really do appreciate all of you guys coming out here. Obviously we're all coming together to gain some knowledge, but the truth is your time is valuable, and I talked about this earlier in the seminar that we did in the park, and time is something you'll never be able to get back. So I do appreciate you guys coming here and giving me your time, and I hope that you guys remember for anything you decide to do for the rest of your life, that once the time is past, it's gone. So make sure you take advantage of every moment so that you live the best life that you can. This is my husband, Joshua.
Hi guys.
And, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to pursue my dreams the way I have been. And so I don't know if you guys know anything about me or anything, but I've been doing martial arts for over 20 years. I've been fighting professionally for 12 years. In that time, I have my amazing daughter, Rhea, and trooper, but it really did ignite a fire within me and made me want to do something worthwhile in my life. And so I'm really, really close to that goal. I have a goal of being one of UFC's first champion that is a mother. Hey! So here we're learning, we're getting some good knowledge, and we're gonna absorb that knowledge and we're gonna take it and use it against our next opponent. Put that knowledge in our toolbox and bank it so that we can become better martial artists. Yeah? Yeah. All right, so let's get up and just get a place. We're gonna do some active warm up, and I'm gonna have you guys face the world. You're going to be kind of bent over, and so he's going to go try to take this leg, and I'm blocking, so I'm putting my leg out and blocking. Really? So this foot goes up, and his hand touches the side, okay? So my left foot goes up, my left hand touches the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure that you guys are guarded, because a lot of times people try to capitalize on your mistakes. When you come up, I need you to guard up. Ready? And drop! Don't forget to move when you get up. Drop! Step, go. Jump! Yeah! Nice! I could mimic the lending tool is wrestling. So whether you want to fight standing, whether you want to fight to go to the ground, you have to understand wrestling in order for that to happen. So if you're a stand-up fighter, you need to learn wrestling. If you're a ground fighter, you need to learn wrestling. Either way, wrestling is what is going to allow you to dictate the fight. It can be frustrating because, especially in wrestling, because a lot of it is really explosive, and if you don't have the energy explosive, you might feel like you're getting the technique wrong. Just keep practicing, that's all it is. You know, the more knowledge you have, the better equipped you are. It's like trying to build your masterpiece sculpture with only a fork. You know, like you need a paintbrush, you need a knife, you need this, you need that. And the more tools you have, the more options you have. You can't go into a fight being really, really good at stand-up, but you're going to run into that one person that will take that away from you, and then what do you have? You don't have a plan B or a C or a D. Yeah? Okay, so, and that goes for street fights too. You know, like what happens if you're like, no, I'm going to kick you in the face, and then they take you down, you're like, oh, hold on, I don't know what to do here. You know? Can we stand up? I don't think we practice mental training enough. We don't connect our minds to our body enough. And so sometimes we do things analytically. You learn something and it's jab, cross, hook. 1, 2, 3. You know, front kick. In forms. You learn them, right? You learn forms and it becomes so muscle memory because you're learning step by step. That's using your analytical brain. Okay? You get step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. In fighting, you need to learn how to use your imaginative brain because it's like taking a 2D picture and making it 3D or 4D. You know, it's adding level, it's adding depth, adding complexity. You need to be able to not think about what you're doing, but just do what you're doing. You need to be in the present moment. And the only way you can be in the present moment is if you're creative and you're just letting your body express itself. Okay, so that's like a shadow box. So what we're going to do is we're all going to shadow box. And instead of me calling out combos, I'm going to be calling out target. Okay? And this is going to get you to do one of two things. I'm going to say chin. And there's so many different things that you can hit with the chin. You can hit front kick, you can hit jab, you can hit cross, you can hit overhand, you can hit side kick, you can hit hook. And it's up to you. You're using your imaginative side. Okay? So for the first half of the shadow boxing, I'm going to call whatever target I call is what you hit. Okay? And for the second half of the shadow boxing, I'm going to call a target, and your last technique is what's going to hit. So that's going to force you to do combinations. Because in a fight, a lot of times, your first move is going to knock out your opponent. It's your third, fourth, or fifth combination. Okay? So the first one is just getting used to understanding and connecting my voice to your brain, to your body, and then you're going to allow your body to start being creative, making a combination and hitting the last target. All right, so let's spread out. So if you look at your martial arts and you look at the simple techniques and you understand how beautiful it is to master those simple techniques, you will become a champion in whatever you decide to do.
You, in training, do much weightlifting?
Yes, I mean a lot.
No, weightlifting.
Oh, do I do
Sorry,
weightlifting?
weightlifting.
I'm like, what are you trying to say? Never ask a woman what they weigh. No. Except for fighters, you can get away with asking fighters. I do weight training, but it's a lot of explosive things that will translate over. What did you say?
Fast twitch.
Fast twitch. Things that will translate over into my fighting. So the things that I like to do a lot, I like to do a lot of Tabatas for my conditioning because it's high output, low recovery. And then I like to do a lot of things with sandbags. I like to do a lot of things with resistance bands. I like to do a lot of things with Bulgarian bags. And so I think those things translate over to fighting very well.
I really admire, like, the women's divisions have been around a rather short time. Where do you see the evolution of them going? Like, maybe they'll have their own, like, prelims and main cards coming up? Because I really feel like they're outstanding.
Thank you.
I mean, sometimes even better than watching the guys.
I mean, I would say so.
I mean, their divisions are the light ones, right? Like the 125s, 135s, etc. They just pass.
Yeah. You know, what I love about the UFC is that they integrate both of the fighters, and people tune in to watch the fighter. You know, it's not like it's a female fighter. Like they tune in and they watch all the fights, and they appreciate the female fights just as much as the male fights. And I do think that the girls, you know, at this point in time, feel have a bit of chip on their shoulder and want to prove to the world that they're here to belong. But what I think the UFC does a great job at is treating them as athletes and showcasing their skills. And if the girls come to show up and they put on a performance, then they are celebrated as an athlete.
Oh, definitely. We're going to go over different ranges, right? So
We call them A, B, and C range. A range is being long, B range is kind of in the middle, and then C range